This hike will be at the Camillus Forest Unique Area. This hike is about 3 miles. This trail takes us through dense scrub trees, open woods, and through wide open fields. Combine this with rolling terrain and you've got a good hike. Let's take a look at some maps to see how to get there, a map of the trail we'll take, and to see what this looks like on the trail. So we were going to do some shopping at Costco here and thought we'd take a hike that day. So you go up past Costco, pick up Warner's Road, and then cross over the creek, and then you're going to take a left here onto Thompson Road, and the parking area is on your right. With this aerial view, you can see that there is a collection of woods and wide open fields. The wide open fields and the woods combine to make some interesting habitats for birds, so people like to come here and do some bird watching. So let's take a look at a map that shows the trails of this unique area. This map is from All Trails, and the green line is what we followed. So you're going to park here at the parking area, and then there's going to be a steady uphill, and then you're going to come to this intersection here. From here we take a right, and we're going to gradually go up this field. And then over about here we start to see some woods. These woods are going to be more of a kind of a scrub, apple kind of tree. This area can be wet. As you go up, it's drier. As you dip down into the kind of these little valleys, it can be pretty wet in there. So have your boots on that you can get kind of muddy. So this is all gradually going uphill. Once you get to this point up here, then you're going to start transversing across the back of the unique area until you get to the woods here. The trail across the back of the property is in woods, but you're really close to this very large field. So once you enter the woods in this area here, it's going to kind of snake around and roll. And then you're going to come out of the woods here, and then a lot of this trail is going to be downhill through open fields. There is an area down in this area here where there's a creek that runs through, and there's an old piece of farming equipment that's kind of interesting. And then we just continue back to the car. Again, this area can be kind of muddy in here. So let's get to the trail and see what this looks like. So I'm at the Camillus Unique Area today. We're going to do about a 2.83 mile hike up into the area here. So let's check it out. See, the Camillus Unique Area borders this housing development here. Trail splits here. We're gonna head to the right. course, then there's a car in the woods that somebody went from a joyride, and then they never left. Wow. So we came that way on the trail, and then when you come that way, there's a housing development over here. We're in the back side of the the Camillus Unique Area, and there's our trail. Trail splits here at this old farm equipment. We're gonna go right. So here's a map. We parked down here. We came up, we took the red trail around and picked up the green trail. Swung around, we're gonna pick up the red trail again, cut through the woods, and then drop out back down to the car. We're up on the top of the hill, the back part of the Camillus Unique Area. You can see a field over there. And then there's once you get on the field, there's a great view back towards Syracuse. We're leaving the woods behind us, heading out into the fields. There's some really nice views out over Syracuse this way. So according to this sign, you can see the water tank next to the fire department in Liverpool over this way. And then to the right of that is another water tank that is up in Cicero. And then the Tug Hill Plateau would be way off in the distance there. And then if you look down the hedgerow towards the city, the largest puff of steam is coming from the West Rock Paper Mill on Milton Ave. The highest hills just to the right of the mill are the Fenner, 27 miles away. And on a very clear day, you can see the wind turbines. Right by the stream, you're down a little bit. There's an old piece of farm equipment. Check this out. Well, we're back where we started from. We came up from the parking lot there and then followed that trail. But we're headed back to the parking lot. So that's our hike for today. That hike was at the Camillus Unique Area. This is a really pretty place. The thing I really like about this hike is the terrain varies. So it rolls all the way up to the top of the hill with some great views out over Syracuse and south of Syracuse. The other thing I like is the variation of the foliage. You go through some like really dense scrub apple forest. It'll open up into some really big wide open forest. You got the fields. So this is a very pretty hike. Today's hike was about 2.8-3 miles. So get to the trail and check this out. If you like the video, hit that like button and please consider subscribing.